So I chose creative writing at Derby because I enjoyed English at school, especially the fiction and creative writing elements of it. And I always had like a vivid imagination when I was younger, so I enjoyed putting my thoughts down on paper and reading it myself or letting others read it as well. And one of the reasons I chose Derby was that the course is 100% coursework, and so that suited the way I like to write and the way I like to work, if you like, in my own space rather than in an exam hall. And so it was kind of the perfect course for me. So it's difficult to pinpoint one highlight. Academically, I think realising that the course I was studying was so transferable gave me the confidence to write for the university magazine, and then I became the sports editor of that for 2 years as well. So having that kind of confidence on the back of that was a highlight for me. I wouldn't be where I am today without the Students' Union. By throwing myself into the opportunities and the activities made available by the SU, I was able to build my CV and my reputation, and combine that with my undergraduate degree, which obviously is so important to hiring employers nowadays. In my second year, I was elected the football president. So for 2 years, I ran the football team. I worked quite closely with the other sports teams, so running for the AU role was kind of a natural progression for me. Fortunately, I was lucky enough to be elected, and then for the next 2 years, it was probably the best 2 years of my life so far. The experience was unique, and it would take me decades to kind of get to that level of responsibility again. So I've recently started a role at the League Managers Association, or the LMA, as Member Services and Commercial Executive. Part of that is activating commercial sponsorship contracts between brands and companies and the League Managers Association as the rights holder. So I play a bit of a joint role between the commercial side and the Member Services side. Well, I'd recommend creative writing at Derby because although it's difficult to get published, if you're not going to pursue a career as a novelist or a poet, the writing skills that you gain can be transferred into many other careers, especially when writing reports or proposals, and you can come across quite professionally if you know how to write well. So maybe you're like me and you'll be able to have a second hobby or a passion that you'll work in an industry that you love and be able to use those writing skills alongside that.